वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरनष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवते भक्ते कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमः। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 2, Text number 40. Evam vrataha svapriya nama kirtya jatanurago drutachitta uchai hasati ato roditi rauti gayati unmadavan nrutyani lokabahyaha. एवं व्रता स्वप्रिय नाम कीर्त्या जातानुरागो दुतचिता उच्चै हसति अतो रोदिति रौति गायति उन्मदवान् नृत्याति लोकबाह्यः. Word by word. Evam vrataha, when one thus engages in the vow to chant and dance, swa own, priya very dear, Nama holy name, Kirtya by chanting, Jata in this way develops Anuraga attachment, Drutachittaha with a melted heart, Uchchai loudly, Hasati laughs, Ato also, Roditi cries, Rauti becomes agitated, Gayati chants, Unmada like a madman, Nrutyati dancing, Loka Bahya without caring for outsiders. Translation purport given by Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. By chanting the holy name of the Supreme Lord, one comes to the stage of love of Godhead. Then the devotee is fixed in his vow as an eternal servant of the Lord, and he gradually becomes very much attached to a particular name and form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As his heart melts with ecstatic love, he laughs very loudly, or cries or shouts. Sometimes he sings and dances like a madman, for he is indifferent to public opinion. Purport. In this verse, pure love of Godhead is being described. In this verse, pure love of Godhead is being described. Srila Sridhara Goswami has described that spiritual situation has Samprapta Prema Lakshana Bhakti Yogasya Samsara Dharmatitam Gatim, the perfectional stage of life in which one's devotion service to the Supreme Lord is enriched by ecstatic love. At that time, one's spiritual duties are entirely beyond the scope of worldly affairs. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 7.78. There is the following statement of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Dhairya dharite nari hailama unmata hasi kandi nachi kai eiche madamatta. While chanting the holy name of the Lord in pure ecstasy, I lose myself, and thus I laugh, cry, dance and sing just like a madman. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately approached his spiritual master to ask him why he had apparently become mad by chanting the holy name of Krishna. His guru replied, Krishna nama mahamantrera eta swabhavaha ye japa tara Krishna upajaya bhava. It is the nature of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra that anyone who chants it immediately develops his loving ecstasy for Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 7.83. In this connection, Srila Prabhupada has commented, these symptoms are very prominently manifest in the holy name of in the body of a pure devotee. Sometimes whenever students of the Krishna conscious movement chant and dance, even in India, people are astonished to see how these foreigners have learned to chant and dance in this ecstatic fashion, as explained by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. However, actually this is not due to practice, for without extra endeavor, these symptoms becomes manifest in anyone who sincerely chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. exhibits the ecstatic symptoms in asanga, free from all attachment to material sense. Pure devotee in this. The word Lokabhaya in this verse indicates that a pure devotee on the platform of Prema Prabhu is not at all concerned with ridicule, praise, respect, or criticism from ordinary people in the bodily concept of life. Krishna is the absolute truth, supreme personality of God, and when he reveals himself to surrendered servant, all doubt and speculation about the nature of absolute are vanquished forever. Sri Krishna, please. Please. So, Gnanatimirandasya Mangalacharana. Om Gnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Salakaya Chaksaramritamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Mahim Dadati Sapadantikam. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gauravatam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Namahi. So in this particular verse, Canto 11, Chapter 2, Text 40, the name of the chapter is Maharaj Nimi meets the Navayogendras. So these Navayogendras, when they were having transcendental ecstatic conversation with Maharaj Nimi, so they were happened to discuss about the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. So this particular chanting of the holy name of the Lord is Yuga Dharma. First of all, we have to know very intelligently that which type or which method we have to adopt in this particular age of Kali, because every age has its own methodology or its own recommendation by the scriptures to follow certain method, to follow particular method, particular system of devotion service to go to the kingdom of Godhead. So as we know, the Chaturyugas, Satya, Treta, Dwapara, Kali, as in Srimad Bhagavatam itself, one particular section it says, Skritaye Dhyayato Vishnu, Tretaye Ajato Magai, Dwapare Paricharyayam, Kali Tad Hari Sankirtanam. So in Satyayuga, by meditation, one attains the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Treta Yuga, by doing yagnas and yagas, Tretaye Dhyayato Vishnu, and Tretayam Yajato Makai, by doing yagnas and yagas, one attains the place in the spiritual planets like Vaikuntha and Golok Vrindavan. In Treta Yuga, of course, in Dwapara Yuga, by doing deity worship and by doing other rituals like decorating the Lord, offering bhoga to the Lord, and performing Sodasapaka Upacharas, all these things by doing Prana Pratishtha, all those things, like how we are doing in the temple when the deities, new deities are come. So we give prana to the deities by chanting the Vedic hymns, so that by chanting the Vedic hymns by a pure Brahmana, pure devotee who is fully dedicated and who is well versed in all the scriptures, in all the Vedas, Puranas, Itihasas and Upanishads. So this is performed by a very pure Vedic priest, so who can chant the Vedic hymns without any blunder or without any mistake, so that the deities are given prana. They pour the prana to the deities, so that the deities will be present there, provided pujaris or the archakas who perform devotional service to the deities should be very, very, very pure in nature in terms of devotional service. So only when they dedicate their lives and they renounce the materialistic pleasures, pains and the contaminations and also sense gratification and all those things, they should completely renounce, just for sacrificing the whole life and soul to serve the lordships. Only then how much you love, how much you show your love and affection towards the deities, then only the deities will present there, and you can reciprocate with the deities if you are pure in devotion service. Pure in devotion service means it is akinchana. The word it is called akinchana means completely detached from material allurements and completely attachment to the service of the lotus feet of the Lord, without having any desire in your heart. From the core of your heart, you should serve the lordships, feeling and thinking that the lordships are the only life and soul in your existing birth, and nobody else. The lordships and the devotees. Only then you can feel the presence of the Lord. Only then the lordships will try to reciprocate your devotion service. So by this way, in Kali Yuga, you need not do a lot of austerities, tapasyas, sacrifices, yajna, homas, all these things are, you can do it, it's nothing wrong. But if you want to please or satisfy the Lord and get the greater extent of spiritual advancement and spiritual benefits and to the aim of life, to the aim of spiritual life is to get Krishna Prem. For these things, you should only chant the holy names of the Lord as recommended by the scriptures, so many Upanishads, and even in Srimad Bhagavatam, the last canto, last chapter, last verse says that Nama Sankirtana Yagna Sarva Papa Pranashyati. It says that the point is that here only if you chant the holy names of the Lord, all the sinful activities, whatever you have done in your previous births and this birth, all these sinful activities will be eradicated and it will be burnt into ashes if you chant the holy names of the Lord. And that too by gradually, if you increase your the ruchi towards Krishna, towards chanting the holy names of the Lord, then you will be promoted from the Nama Parad. There are three types of chanting methods are there. One is Nama Parad, Nama, second is Nama Bas, and the third one is of course the Shuddhanam. So from Nama Bas, Nama Parad to you will be promoted to Nama Bas, and Nama Parad is with offenses you are chanting the holy names of God, and the Nama Bas is without offenses, and Shuddhanam is completely avoiding all the offenses and chanting like Namacharya Sri Haridas Thakur as life and soul. So that is, you are elevated to the Suddha Sattva Guna. In that mode of nature, you will be chanting the holy names of the Lord. So here in this particular verse, the Navaya, one of the Navayagandas are trying to tell us that anybody who chants the holy name of the Lord, that is, the nature of the holy name of the Lord is to deliver the chanter. So even in the purport, Prabhupada, the disciples of Prabhupada says that if one doesn't practice the holy name of the Lord, if he chants the holy name of the Lord, just if he comes in contact with chanting of the holy name of the Lord, the nature of the holy names of the Lord is to it will make a chanter become ecstatic. So that we can see in so many scenarios in our temples, when the group of devotees doing Nagara Sankirtan or chanting in the holy names of God, or singing Kirtan, praising Lord, glorifying Lord, and they keep dancing spontaneously, they keep dancing spontaneously. They will be doing all sorts of spiritual, they will get all sorts of spiritual symptoms like shedding tears, shedding the tears with bliss, and shivering, and also rolling on the ground, and also they keep dancing in ecstasy. They'll jump like anything. That's the nature of the holy names of the Lord. So it will melt even the rock-hearted person also to become softer, and it will make the holy names will make the chanter to remain humble and to remain very submissive. So we can see how Prabhupada was when Srila Prabhupada went to Western countries, how he was able to bring all these souls into Krishna consciousness. And we can see how foreigners keeping the beads with the hands and chanting the holy name of the Lord always. Everywhere you can see in Vrindavan, Mayapur, Dwarka, and Puri Jagannath, and most of this Navadip, and in Vrindavan, even beggars also, the Vrajavasis, we should not say beggars, the Vrajavasis also try to chant the holy name of the Lord with beads. It's quite common in the Vrindavan. Everybody will chant the holy name of the Lord. So one need not, the nature of the holy names itself gives you lot of pleasure, lot of happiness, lot of blissful, lot of contentment. And that's the nature of the holy names. So one automatically, even you can see sometimes the dogs also comes when we perform Rath Yatra. Last time when we performed Rath Yatra in ISKCON Koramangala, that time we went around 7 kilometers in Bangalore city. That time the dog was so much attracted to the holy names of the Lord, and the dog started participating in Rath Yatra till from destination point to the return point of our temple. The dog also started, and the dog experienced so much ecstasy. So it happened really, that's my personal experience first time. But I heard so many times that when this in Chaitanya Charitamrita, when what's the name of the devotee? When particular devotee, I am not able to recall that the great devotee who is the follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he usually takes everybody to Puri Jagannath, from Bengal to Puri Jagannath, and he is the main organizer. Shiva, some starts from Shiva. So he used to take everybody to Puri Jagannath, and that time when he was taking the devotees, so many thousands and thousands of devotees, he will arrange all prashadam, and also he will provide accommodation facilities for them. They used to walk those days from 500 years before, not now. They used to walk. And while walking, they used to chant the holy name of the Lord. They do kirtan, everything. So that time, there was one dog who came along with the Rath Yatra, and from Bengal to Calcutta. So this was noticed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and in between, the dog was along with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu blessed that dog. So the blessed dog, became it has got liberation, and it went to the kingdom of Godhead. So the nature of the holy name itself is so blissful, so spiritual, so holy it is. It brings so much of transformation to any particular, not only to human beings, or even to other living entities also. As we can see in Jharkhand, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was chanting the holy names of the Lord, even trees, plants, and all the animals, tiger, elephant, along with even they're all rivals. So still, though they are rivals, but when they heard the chanting of the holy name of the Lord, they started dancing in that particular forest. So you can see so many incidents in the scriptures. Influence of holy names of the Lord and the impact of the holy name of the Lord is very, very heart-touching. So here in this purport, in this sloka verse, it says that Srila Sridhara Goswami has also described the spiritual situation that Samprapta Prema Lakshana Bhakti Yogasya Samsara Dharma Titam Ghatim, or the perfectional stage of life in which one's devotion service to the Supreme Lord is enriched by ecstatic love. At that time, one's spiritual duties are entirely beyond the scope of worldly affairs. So, if one starts feeling the melting moments of chanting the holy name of the Lord, then he will slowly be detached from all worldly affairs, and also he will also avoid the asat sangha, the persons who are too much afflicted with the worldly affairs. So while chanting the holy name of the Lord in pure ecstasy, one will lose themselves and they'll start crying, laughing, dancing, jumping, shivering just like a madman. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing and chanting, one particular Mayavadi in Kashmir Pandit, I think, Prakashananda Saraswati or someone, he questioned Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You have taken sannyas, you are in a renounced stage. How come you are dancing like a madman? You have to study scriptures, you have to understand scriptures, you have to spend a lot of time in reading scriptures and to preach scriptures to others, other conditions. So why you are doing like it? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him, my dear spiritual master has told him that I am a madman, so I have to chant the holy names of the Lord. So I am carrying out the order of my spiritual master. So you can just imagine the Lord Himself, the Supreme Personality of God Himself, claiming that He is a madman. That is why He is chanting the holy names of God. That means we are all mad. Not that Mahaprabhu is mad. We are all belongs to that particular category. That is why we have to relieve from the madness, to come out from that the state of madness. We have to chant the holy names of the Lord, because once we become mad, or if we become infected by the holy names of the Lord, then no material desires or material attachment will have any impact on us, or it will not touch us. It will go far away from us, because Krishnare Surya Saman Mayare Andakar. Because the holy names are far superior than than the Supreme Personality of God, Krishna Himself. You can see in Ramayana how when Rama itself started throwing stones in the ocean, then it was not floating, but when it was put by stones by the Vanara Sainya, by writing Lord Rama on the stone, it started floating in Rameshwaram in Tamil Nadu. But when Rama thought, why I should write my name? It's my name. I need not write. Then when he put the stone, big boulder in the ocean without writing the name, it started sinking. Then he asked the Sita Mata. The Sita Mata told, you have not written your name. Oh, my name, why I should write? No, your name is far superior than yourself. So then the Lord Ram thought, yes, my names are very superior, because Shikshastakam it says, Nam Akari Bhaudada Nija Sarva Sakti Tatrarpita Niyamita Smaranena Kala Etadrushi Tava Krupa Bhagavan Mamapi Duradaiva Idrushamiha Janina Anuraga. So Mahaprabhu says in that second sloka that I have put all my strength and all my energy into this in the holy names. So if one chants the holy names, he can chant these holy names at any time, at any place, irrespective of any place or any time, any situation, any circumstances. One can chant the holy names of the Lord. And Srila Bhakti, so it is the nature of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra that anyone, this is particular verse as chanted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's spiritual master. Krishna Nama Maha Mantera Haita Swabhavaye Jape Tara Krishna Upajaye Bhava. That means, if the nature of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that anyone who chants immediately develops his loving ecstasy towards Krishna. This is in Chaitanya Charitamrita reference 7.83. Has warned us in the regard about them. So even this Panchama Purushartha, like Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, the pleasures derived by this Panchama Purushartha, it appears like a drop in the presence of the sea. As already stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita 7.85, previous verse, this chapter, Gayan Virajo Vicharet Asangaha. One exhibits the ecstatic symptoms of love of Godhead when he is Asanga. free from all attachment to material sense gratification. And also here in this verse, it is stated that Loka Bahaya, Unmadavan Nrityani Loka Bahaya. If one is chanting the holy names of the Lord, not concerning about any persons present there or surrounding him with surrounding towards him or besides him, he is not at all concerned about those persons or those persons who are present in publicly, whether they are going to ridicule me, whether they are going to make a fun of me. I care damn for them. I just want to please my dear Supreme Personality of Godhead by chanting the holy names of the Lord. I care damn for any particular XYZ person. When they ridicule me or they make fun of me, I don't care for them. I just want to chant the holy name of the Lord. And if they pass any comments also, if they criticize me also, because there are so many ordinary persons, non-devotees, they are all in a bodily concept of life. Though those people that try to pass comments or criticize the devotees or chanters who chant the holy name of the Lord. In this connection, Sripad Madhvacharya has also quoted a verse. Some devotees of the Lord exhibit external symptoms acting like a madman. Others are introspective devotees and still others partakers of both natures. It is by one's steadfastness and by the merciful vibrations emanating from one's mouth that one's devotion can be judged, not otherwise. So if the pure devotee chants the holy name of the Lord, even when Janaka Maharaj was happened to come to the Yamaloka, when he met Yamadharmaraj, his another Mahajan, both are Mahajans, when they were conversing each other, Janaka Maharaj heard some terrible sounds from that particular realm, that people are getting tortured. Literally, they were not able to bear the pains. That time, Janaka Maharaj, as a Vaishnava, as a great Vaishnava, saw them and incurred regarding that with Yamadharmaraj. And Yamadharmaraj said, because of their sinful activities, they are getting their punishments. According to their sinful activities, they are getting their punishments. Then immediately Janaka Maharaj chanted loudly the holy names of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare. So as he started chanting, because of his pure devotion, the holy names of the Lord also because it was chanted in a pure state of consciousness, all the people, all the sinners who were present there getting the torture from the Yamadutas got relieved and they got liberated, and the whole Yamaloka was emptied and nobody was there. So because of the holy names chanted by Janaka Maharaj, and that is, and also the holy names has that the greater sound vibration because of that swabhava of holy names of the Lord. They got liberated, and also because of the pure devotion of Janaka Maharaj. So that is why in Kali Santarna Upanishad also it is said as Kale Dosha Nidhi Raja Asti Eko Mahagunan Kirtana. Sorry, in Srimad Bhagavatam, Kale Dosha Nidhi Raja Asti Eko Mahagunan Kirtana Deva Krishna Se Mukta Sangha Pranam Vijit. Says that Kali is filled with all doshas. So the one best opportunity, one special opportunity is given to all the people of Kali, that one should chant the holy names of the Lord, so that he can be relieved from all sinful reactions and he will get liberated. And in Upanishads also it says, Kale dosha. Hare Nama, Namaiva Kevalam, Kalo Nastaiva, Gatiranyata. In this age of Kali, there is no alternative, there is no alternative, there is no alternative. Just by the holy name, but the holy name of the Lord. So, Hare Krishna, and there is a special request from our side to all the subscribers and to all the viewers and to the whole country. Why not? Not only whole country, to the whole world, who are the devotees of Lord Ram. So we are having a very great, glorious Prana Pratishtha of Lord Shri Ram Lalla in the great Kshetra of Ayodhya. Is going to happen on 22nd of this month. It's going to be a greatest, glorious celebration of Diwali, and we should all welcome our Lord Shri Ram, the worshipable Lord, and who is Maryada Purusha, and who is also the greatest ruler ever, the greatest ruler in the whole Tribhuvana, in these three worlds. So we request and we also humbly pray for all it is appeal or the humble request to the devotees to chant the holy names of the Lord Ram and Lord Krishna, so that this occasion of this consecration of this Prana Pratishtha of Lord Shri Ram Lalla in Ayodhya should be performed in a successful way. So from now onwards we'll start chanting the holy names of the Lord, so that everyone should reap the benefits of this great occasion. And also who have not at all started chanting the holy names of the Lord, please, I humbly request all the persons, all the people of our country and all the people of the world to take up this process of Yuga Dharma by chanting the holy names of the Lord. So just by chanting the holy names of the Lord, your human life, your birth of human life will become successful, and there is no other way, and there is no other process, and there is no any complication in doing this devotion service. Just simply chant the holy names of the Lord wherever you are, sthane sthiti, and please do take association of devotees and gather with them and do congregational chanting like how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommended us. So once again, I request all the people, all the citizens of India and also citizens of the whole world to chant the holy names of the Lord, so that this celebration, this grand, glorious carnival of installing this Ram Lalla should be most successful if ever in the world. So for this we had to take up the process of chanting the holy names of God, so that the Lord Ram will be pleased to the greater extent, so that he may bless us, he may shower unlimited blessings on us, so that we will be relieved from all miseries in this material world. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Ram, Hare Krishna.